Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we are going to be talking about Bitcoin and the crazy volatility that might be coming here in the next 24 hours. Tomorrow, the FOMC meeting is taking place, and Federal Chair Jerome Powell is going to decide whether he is going to raise the interest rates, keep them the same, or pivot, start to lower them. Seems to be that he will most likely raise them. Let's talk about what's going to go on in crypto surrounding this news. Will we go up? Will we go down? I'll give you my thoughts. Also, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with the overall crypto market as we are starting to get a fifth green month in a row, possibly. Can we get 5 or 6 green months in a row for the asset class? Let's talk about it in another video, guys. If you like the content, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're doing 5 videos every single day for you. And at 10,000 subscribers, we are giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to one lucky subscriber. So don't miss out on that. The overall market cap, guys, is coming in at $1.18 trillion, still below $2 trillion. Still below $1.2 trillion, but you know what? Overall, we're coming back up. Right now, Bitcoin's up almost 4% in the last 24 hours, up 3% in the last 7 days. We had a little bit of a scoop down and kind of coming back up right now, which is great to see. We want to see the month of May be green. The last couple months have been green. I think we just got our fifth, or we're working on our fifth green month in a row. We had 4 green months in a row. If we get 5, that would be very excellent. And actually unexpected. You know, typically there's a little bit of sideways action going into the next bull market, going into the Bitcoin halving. There's still a chance that we get some of that volatility and kind of stay around these levels, but people are looking bullish right now. But what comes after the FOMC meeting? Well, Bitcoin was showing weakness. This article was posted 9 hours ago ahead of the FOMC meeting. You know, people are wondering, is a dump coming? Well, let's talk about what's going on. So tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Federal Chair Jerome Powell is going to speak. Now, for those of you guys that haven't been following these events very closely, surrounding this speech by Federal Chair Jerome Powell, there is crazy volatility that comes around it. And it does look like tomorrow, 87.6% of people are going to believe that they are going to raise the rates, which is actually crazy to think about because raising these interest rates right now, well, the banks are failing. First Republic Bank just failed. It was bought by JP Morgan. The big banking players are getting bigger and stronger. There's a monopoly on the banking system right now. Banks are failing. Why? Because of the raising of the interest rates that have been happening lately. The treasuries that these banks have been investing in are putting them in a little bit of a pickle. And if the depositors at these banks, if the people that put their money in these banks want to come get their money out, but all their money's in treasuries, well, then they have to realize losses on these treasuries that they've been investing in. And this is what we've been seeing over and over and over again. First Republic Bank is now done, and they're still going to raise the rates. This is very, very difficult. This is very difficult. Federal Chair Jerome Powell is coming out at 2:30 tomorrow. I'm going to speak on this. And there's a lot of fear, which is why I think we saw Bitcoin in the last couple days. And look, to start May, we are down a little bit. And if you look at the Bitcoin chart, here you go. Here was yesterday. Boom, a big red candle. Yesterday, Bitcoin came down. It was down about 5% yesterday, at worst yesterday. And then we hit the bottom of this trend line. Guys, look at this trend line that we have drawn out. We've had this thing drawn for months now. And we rebounded off this thing beautifully, a good 3%, almost back up to the top of the candle that printed from yesterday. I think that this thing might hit the top of this range, possibly tonight, possibly bounce down to the bottom of this range again tomorrow. And then if people are feeling optimistic, if the Fed raises the interest rates and people are feeling optimistic, I would not be surprised to see a bounce right back off this level, or possibly maybe we just pump up through, bounce back down off this green line, and then continue up. I expect the raise in the interest rates to be bullish for Bitcoin. Why? Because then it shows more banks are going to continue to have issues. And if banks continue to have issues, then where are people going to want to bank? Maybe not with banks. Maybe they want to start banking with crypto. This is why you have some people talking about million Bitcoin in 90 days because the bank failures, because the issues going on with inflation in this country, and because look at the price action that we've had during all these bank crises. You know, if you just look in the last couple months, here you go. Bitcoin's gone up 50% in just, this is March to May, just 2 months. That's absolutely incredible. And there's a lot more gains ahead because when you zoom out, guys, and I'm going to go to the weekly time frame for you now. When you zoom out and you look at what's going on in crypto, we go up into the right over time. Here was the previous bull market. I believe we still get back up to, obviously, all-time highs. I'm bullish. I think at the Bitcoin halving, we get at least 128% rally from here to get to previous all-time high. And then I do expect us to start moving up towards $100,000 in the next bull cycle. You see a lot of reasons why. You see people are starting to now build on top of Bitcoin. And now you just see that people seem to be fleeing to Bitcoin to escape some of these failing banks, getting exposure to something other than the dollar, which seems to be losing value year over year as we just continue to print money constantly, trillions and trillions of dollars, guys. So a lot to be bullish on here. You will see some volatilities, guys. Keep an eye out on some of those levels that I said. I do think that they're going to be important to watch. Looking at it again, I expect possibly a move up to $29,000, maybe $200. Possibly, if we can break above it, I expect us to bounce back down to it during FOMC meeting, or I expect us to maybe hit the bottom of this. FOMC meeting sends it down to the bottom of this channel, back down to 28 real quick, possibly a blast off back up. And I would be remiss if I didn't say there is always a chance, guys, that we hit some of these other levels down below. So if you're leverage trading, please use light leverage. Please take your profits, guys. There's a lot of money to be made in this bull market. And one of the best ways to do it is really just holding on through the volatility for the long term. That is my strategy. Let me know what yours is in the comments down below. Guys, this is not financial advice, but I want to keep you guys up to date with everything I'm looking at in the crypto markets as we're getting ready to make some money. That's all I got in this one. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, you got to remember, guys, to DCA, HODL, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got 2 videos for you here if you want to check them out. Peace.